welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaleesa and welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you are just here for the first time to learn about what it's like to be 32 weeks pregnant. So I know it's been a while, but please pardon me. I have two kids. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and things have been just so hectic with full-time working from home, full-time virtual school, and my 3-year-old, she goes to preschool a couple days a week for a couple hours, and being like this pregnant. So it's been a little bit tough to edit videos, record videos. It's just been a little bit of a challenge. So today, as you can see from the title of this video, I am going to be talking about what it's like to be 32 weeks pregnant. I have like a list of stuff here to talk about in my book, so if you see me like looking down, I'm just trying to like remember things. Pregnancy brain, it's still there. I went to TJ Maxx the other day and I was talking to one of the people that work there, and I was like, I'm looking for you know, the thing that, you know, how much weight have I gained? So far, I've gained around 25 pounds. Started out, I think, at like 131. Now I'm at like 156. So by now, I know it's like common for people to have like swelling of the hands and feet and things like that, but I have not had any swelling or anything really. The only thing that I've noticed is swelling is like my face. My face looking really pregnant now. My nose really, to me, looking pregnant right now. I have noticed I have a new stretch mark right here. And I already have stretch marks from my 2 other pregnancies. My friend suggested that I use Burt's Bees Mama's butter and also bio oil. So I've been using, the baby's like moving around, like, I don't know if you could see. The baby moving around a lot right now. Like, you could actually see the body parts because the bones are harder. So the girls like really love to see when the baby moving. When Noe is on me, the baby's like pushing her off of me. I cannot put anything on my belly without the baby like pushing it, like, mommy, this is my belly right now. I don't want anything on me. I've been feeling a lot of poking. I've also had like lightning crotch, I think that's what it's called. Like, you feel like a really sharp pain in your crotch area, but it only lasts for about a couple seconds to a minute. So I've been feeling that. So I have also been feeling like really tired. Me and Marley, we have this joke, like when she's like in her afternoon classes, after I've done everything for the morning, I have a video coming out soon about like what my day looks like with virtual school. And like usually at like right at PE time or whatever her related arts classes, I'm like, Marley, can you please get me a pillow? So I'm at like at my work desk, which is in the dining room at the dining table, and I'm like, can you please get me a pillow so I could take a 20-minute nap? And I just have to put my head down like almost every day for like 20 minutes. My varicose veins that I talked about in my other pregnancy video update, they're not as bad anymore, but I could feel more. But they say that they go away after pregnancy, so hopefully they go away, because let me tell you something, I can be still wearing my shotgun stem, and these varicose veins better go. Oh, the strong smells that I smelled like in the beginning of my pregnancy, now I like, my sense of smell is so strong. Sometimes it makes me feel a little sick, like I can't wear like certain perfumes anymore. It's just really weird that this symptom would come back towards the end of the pregnancy. Cravings, I did not think that I would be craving this, but I have been craving raw oats and flour again. I've been eating dry oats. I am staying away from flour, but I did take like a couple spoons of flour. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, moving right along. Emotionally, I am not crying like a baby anymore over every single thing, but I do still feel like a little, like, for some reason, like sometimes I just like, I want to cry. If I'm watching the news, I'm like, oh my god, I want to cry. Another thing that is going on with me, I have like been getting like back pain when I overwork myself. I am like so prone to overworking myself. I feel like I have to clean the entire house in one day, cook food on the same day, like do everything on the same day, and it's just been like driving me crazy. Someone used to come into the house and like help us with like different chores, and even if it's like to just watch the girls while I run out to do an errand during the week. But since COVID has been getting really high in Maryland, I decided to like stop having her come, which has been like a real strain on me and on the family. But I think it's okay. It's been working out fine. My mom is about to come up for when the baby's gonna be born, so I feel like I could tough it out for a couple more weeks. Off on it, it was so nice. She would come, she would fold the clothes for me, she would sweep, mop, like everything that I couldn't do, she would help me do, and it was like such a blessing. Trying not to let my anxiety rise because I'm seeing like piles of clothes. I need to mop the floor. I have not been letting that get to me. I still do my nightly clean routine, but sometimes honestly I just cannot do it, and it's going to be fine, and I'll live. We will all live. Talking about COVID and being pregnant during a pandemic and what it was like before, honestly, I like to go out. I like to adventure with the girls and things like that, but it's cold, it's in the winter, and I just find things to do around the house. The only thing that I really feel has really affected me was wearing a mask in public. It is so hard because, you know, you're already pregnant, you already have 2 kids, you have to be back and forth, and with this mask on, and I can't breathe with this mask on, it gives me a lot of anxiety, I would say, or I just feel like I just can't breathe, and sometimes I would have to just like stop, sit in an aisle. The baby moving so much right now. Stop, sit in an aisle or sit on something and just take my mask off and breathe. I'm like, give me 2 minutes. We've been very careful, like if we go to the playground, let me tell you, the best thing about my daughter's ages 3 and 5, when we go to the playground, I make sure that we go to one that's where I could park the car and I could like look at them and listen to my audiobook or listen to my podcast that I'm listening to, and just look at them and watch them play. And like, they're usually the only ones at the playground. Like, who wants to go to the playground in the winter? First of all, my kids. As soon as they get into the car, we use wipes to wipe their hands, and then I give them some sanitizer when we go into the store and we come out. I'm like, all right, girls, don't touch anything. We have to sanitize first, and they're really good at wearing their masks. It's been very scary during the pandemic, but I've just been praying and relying on God to keep us safe, and I know if anything is to happen, God will bring us through it. So I'm not really too concerned, but just this mask wearing thing, being pregnant and already short of breath with this extra 25 pounds I've gained. The other day, I could not sleep, and I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to clean the house top to bottom, clean the bathroom. Like, I wanted to scrub the steps, but I was like, Jelisa, you overdoing it. I have been getting like these little bursts of energy to do things around the house. So I've been nesting a lot, but every time I get like this nesting urge, I just can't seem to like get what I have to get done because I have so many other things to do around the house. I bought everything that I need to declutter the kitchen. Look out for that video because I am gonna do that video before the baby is here. I'm definitely going to declutter the kitchen because every time I look at it, it just like, in St. Thomas, I'm from the Virgin Islands, we just like crawl my blood. It'll just crawl my blood every time I open a junkie drawer and I cannot find a battery, or it's just like things piling up. It'll just stress me out. You could hold me to that one. subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications bell so that you do not miss that video, because I got so many nice things to organize the kitchen. Some more things about the baby. I'm definitely gonna show you guys like how big my belly is now compared to when it was before, but I don't even know like where the baby's gonna find room to grow, because my belly is completely like done. Like after the baby is born, my stomach is usually very discolored. I don't know how these Instagram people will just bounce back, but I mean that's good. I did a bounce back. That's great. Like if I could bounce back, I would opt in for that. It's like dark like dead skin. I might show you guys my journey of like getting my belly back, but I don't know if I reached to that confidence level yet, honey. So don't quote me on that one, because I don't know if I'm gonna show all you how my stomach look after I've given birth. Okay, don't quote me, don't hold me to that one. I showed my grandmother my belly and she was eating and she nearly choked on her food. The baby has been hiccuping a lot, and I guess it's true, like when you hiccup you grow. Because this baby they have the hiccups like every day, multiple times a day, like right down here. I feel like I think like by now the baby is head down, because I always feel the hiccups like down here. Also, we still don't know the sex of the baby. Oh, I have a C-section date. It's booked, it's in the books, so the baby either gonna come before, or I know what date it's gonna come. I know people are always like, oh, why are you gonna have a C-section? You should have a vaginal birth. Everyone can have a vaginal birth and it's okay. I'm birthing a child. A child is coming out of me. It's gonna be right around the time that the baby's supposed to be born anyway, so my milk is gonna come in. I've had 2 C-sections before. The first one was an emergency C-section. I would not dilate, and then the second one was planned. I wish I did do a VBAC for the second one, but the doctor was really against it. Talking about doctors, I changed doctors. I've been getting like really bad reviews about her. I've experienced bad stuff with her in the past, and I just didn't want to have to go through it again, so I changed doctors so late in my pregnancy, but that's another story. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable with your doctor, if you feel rushed, change doctors. Like, you don't have to deal with them. You paying them, okay? They're working for you. You ain't working for them. It's the other way around. I am proud for my C-section scars. I'm proud for my stretch mark scars. I thank God that I'm able to give birth to a child, even if it's not through vaginal, if it's not a natural birth, like with no medicine. This baby's a planned C-section again. I did ask about doing a VBAC, but they said no, you can't do one, because with your third pregnancy, it could really rupture stuff in there. There's a lot of scar tissue, and you're putting yourself at risk as well as the baby. And I trust the doctors. I've asked like a couple different doctors and they all said the same thing. So I trust them, and I want to be here for my kids. So I'm not gonna risk it or try to do something that my body or cannot do just to say I had a vaginal birth. That's kind of insane. People don't understand that a C-section is actually major surgery. So I know with Marley, it was so painful. Noe, it really wasn't that bad at all. With this baby, I don't know what to expect, but I know how to take care of myself when I have a C-section. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I will. And then the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, I bought a pregnancy pillow, and that pregnancy pillow is a life changer, okay? Nobody could be next to me, like back up, and I could just lay on my side, like kind of like lay. It is so good. So if you're pregnant, I didn't get one for like my first pregnancy or my second pregnancy, but this pregnancy, I was like, you know what? Let me try this. Like, what is the big thing about this pregnancy pillow? It was like around $45, I think. And I was like, it is worth it. Oh my gosh. That pregnancy pillow is like a 10. So get you a pregnancy pillow if you are pregnant. Get it early in your pregnancy too. At first, I was just using the wedge, which was like, I love my wedge. So the pregnancy pillow actually comes like in a U, but I just have like, I took the front part off so I could still have my wedge. I love my wedge and my little it's like so good. OMG guys, I forgot to show you guys my belly. Like how I could forget to show you how big my belly look. Hey, let me show you my belly. Okay, hopefully you guys don't hear my whole entire body cracking when I stand up. Wait, let me put this back a little bit. Okay, this is my belly. At the home stretch, my bum is like non-existent. But yeah, this is my belly now. Almost there. Look at this belly. I got this pants from Walmart, by the way. So I got this one and I also got it in the jeans. But yeah, look at my belly. Look at how small I am, and then look at this big belly. Huge, right? Oh gosh, so I'm telling you guys, like I don't know where else the baby's going to go. How much more can my belly grow? This is why I have so much dead skin after the baby's born, because my stomach is like stretched to capacity. But this is what God made our bodies to do, right? Look at this. Oh gosh. So when I have to pick things up off of the floor, I have to like open and go down. It's like a whole big process. But yeah, can't believe I almost forget to show all you my belly. Tell me what your journey is like so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my pregnancy update. I hope I didn't talk you guys to death. I probably won't do another update until the baby is here, or like the day of the C-section, or I don't know if I want to take you guys into the operating room with me, because I don't know. It depends. It really does. And I know everybody's so excited, right? You guys excited to find out if it's a girl or a boy? Like I am so excited. I can't wait to find out if it's a girl or a boy. Like could you imagine me as a boy mom? But either way, I'm just ready for this new baby. I'm so excited for this new chapter of my life. And I hope that you guys come along with us to see what it's going to be like with 3 kids, 5 and under. So anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching.